Great biblical scholar, especially for his age. He's one of the two people besides Representative Arnold that when I get one of those weird biblical questions, I ask, and it's always, well, here's what the Bible says. So he's sharp. Here's my good friend, John Musgrove.
Well, Mr. Speaker, Representative Blackwell, Congressmen, Congresswomen of the Mississippi State House of Representatives, it is an honor to stand before you today, and I thank God for this opportunity. If I could give you one word, let me just say this one thing. The book of Psalms, chapter 33, verse 12 says, "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord." If I could interject one word into that, blessed is the state whose God is the Lord. As far as yesterday, Mississippi ranks number one in church attendance, prayer, belief in God, and service to God. With that being said, let's bow for prayer together. Father God, we just want to say thank you so very much for all of these men and women that are present here today, Father, that have been elected not only to represent the people of the state of Mississippi, but also to represent you and all of their decisions that they make, Father. And Father, I thank them so much for their duty and their service to this great state and for their willingness to fight for the voice of the people. No matter where they stand, Father, all I ask, Father, is that they would seek you in every decision that they make. Father, I know that this must be a very hard task at times to do what they do, the weight that falls upon their shoulders. So, Father, I just ask that, Lord, the things that the public does not see, the work that they put into this, Father, I just ask that you go with them every step of the way and that you would bless them in their work and in return bless the great state of Mississippi. Lord, bless all of the representatives, bless the Senate, the governor, and all of the other elected officials. We ask and we pray, and we thank you most of all for Jesus Christ, for it's through his blood that we're saved. Thank you for this, Father. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Attention, salute, pledge.
Open the machine, Madam Clerk. Close the machine, Madam Clerk.
There's a quorum present, Mr. Speaker.
We will have the reading of the journal. Gentleman from Rankin, Representative Powell, moves we dispense with the reading of the journal. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Report of select committees.
We have none, Mr. Speaker.
Report of standing committees.
We have reports on the calendar, Mr. Speaker.
Introduction of bills and constitutional amendments. Gentleman from Marion, Mr. Morgan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I ask unanimous consent to dispense with the reading of the introduction.
Is there objection to this? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk, we will follow that procedure. Resolutions, petitions, memorials, and other papers.
We have none, Mr. Speaker.
All right, I believe at this time our head page, Jacob Venuti, will introduce our pages for the week. Jacob, please come forward. Pages, when he calls your name, please stand and raise your hand so we know we can put a face with a name.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The pages for the week are Sarah Brooks Hobson from Pelahatchie, Brady Harrington from Brandon, Brett Jackson from Moss Point, Bowman Mitchell from Madison, Ivy Seals from Jackson, Kennedy Odom from Jackson, Annalise Walker from Flowood, Aiden Cheek from Kosciuszko, Harris Oakley from Jackson, John Lovett from Brandon, Ashton Lewis from Brandon, Chelsea Courtney from Richland, Jack Durr from Pearl, Tyson DeWeese from Oxford, and Owen Hood from Ackerman.
Welcome, Pages. Good to have y'all with us this week. Announcements, introductions by the members. Gentleman from Tishomingo, Mr. Carpenter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Please, ladies and gentlemen in North Gallery, direct your attention. We have some heroes with us today. We have the Veterans of Foreign Wars Organization. Please stand, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. We have the Disabled American Veterans with us. We have the Marine Corps League. And we also have the auxiliary of the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Please, thank you for your service.
Thank you, gentlemen, for that introduction, and to all of you in that North Gallery, you honor us with your presence here today. You're welcome here at your Capitol anytime. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Lady from DeSoto, Miss Remack.
If you would, in the South Gallery, if you will welcome a group of physicians that are in the residency. If you'll stand from DeSoto County, these are physicians that are from DeSoto Family Medical and Baptist DeSoto, and we welcome you to your capital. Thank you. Mr. Speaker?
Yes, ma'am.
We also have a birthday among us today, and I would like to wish a 41st birthday to Elliot Birch.
All right.
Happy birthday, Representative Birch.
Happy birthday, gentlemen. You get to spend it with 121 of your closest family friends, right? Gentleman from Holmes, Mr. Clark.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen in the House, we have one of our former members here is none other, sitting in my deskmate seat, is none other than the lady from Hines, Miss Kathy Sykes. Let's welcome her back to the Capitol.
Welcome, Miss Sykes. Gentleman from Prentice, Mr. Arnold.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Introduction.
Yes, sir.
We have with us today the State Vice Commander of the VFW Club, one of Prentice County's own, Terry Toller. Would you give him a hand?
Welcome, sir. Gentleman from Lafayette, Mr. DeWeese.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In addition to those from DeSoto County, if you will, in the South Gallery, please make welcome our students, residents, and physicians representing the Mississippi Academy of Family Physicians and the Mississippi Chapter of Pediatrics visiting for the Primary Care Day here at the Capitol. Please make them welcome.
Welcome. Gentleman from Choctaw, Mr. Hood.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, Representative Carpenter had introduced all of our veterans in the North Gallery, but I have two of my constituents from Choctaw County in the North Gallery, Shannon and Beth Crow. Please help make them welcome.
Welcome. Lady from Forest, Miss McGee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The gentleman from Lafayette has introduced the family medicine doctors, but I want to particularly recognize my personal primary care physician, Dr. Katie Royals, up there. She's a family medicine doctor with Hattiesburg Clinic, and she also serves as the advocacy director for the Mississippi Academy of Family Physicians. Everybody needs a primary care physician. They are the quarterback of your health care team. Is that not right, doctors? So we appreciate y'all being there, and thank you, Dr. Royals, for all you do.
Welcome, Doc. Thank you for being here. Lady from Hines, Miss Butler Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of myself and Representative Cockerham and Representative Jackson, I would like for the House to make welcome. I know you all see all this beautiful pink and green that is in the Capitol today. The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated are here with us for their annual legislative day. Let's help welcome them to the House.
Welcome, ladies. Gentleman from Bolivar, Mr. Sanders.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, if you'll help me say a happy birthday to my lovely wife who could not be here today, but I know she's listening, and I will ask that you just celebrate with us. Thank you.
Happy birthday, lady. Gentleman from Jackson, Mr. Fondren.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In the North Gallery, I see a constituent of mine here with the VFW. I want everybody to feel welcome Mr. Jeff Barnes. Thank you for being here, Mr. Jeff.
Welcome, sir. Gentleman from Lauderdale, Mr. Elliott.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If everyone would turn their attention to the South Gallery, I know that the AKAs have already been introduced, but I want to introduce a friend of mine, if she's up there, Miss Angela Turner, and any other AKAs from the Meridian Lauderdale area. If you stand up, just like to introduce you all. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Gentleman from Warren, Mr. Denton.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I know these beautiful ladies has been introduced, but we have several from the great city of Vicksburg, the red carpet city of the South. I would like to introduce Miss Tony Lowe Fisher. She's the president. Miss Cara Robinson, she's a vice president. And Mrs. Vanessa Daniels, she's the second vice president. With all you beautiful ladies from Warren County, please stand. Some of y'all I know, Miss Santa Carpenter, I know her. And will you please give these ladies a beautiful round of applause. Thank you. And this other thing.
Yes, sir.
This introduction wasn't just for me. It's for my desk, for Representative Harness and Representative Ford also.
Thank you, sir. Gentleman from Hines, Mr. Gibbs.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, turning our attention to the South Gallery, we have Ms. Gillia Carpenter Sanders, who is with us. I want to introduce her, as well as Mr. Jay Johnson, constituent of District 72, and Ms. Mitzi Deese Page and Juanita Sims Doty, who are in the building with us today. I want to welcome you to your capital.
Thank you, gentlemen. Lady from Hines, Ms. Foster.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like for you all to turn your attention to the North Gallery. One of my constituents, Jeffrey McKenzie. He's the post trustee from the VFW Post 9832, where my dad was a World War II member. And I would like to ask all the 9832 to stand.
Welcome. Thank you for being with us today. Good to have you here at your capital. Thank you. Gentleman from Hines, Mr. Bell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Two announcements. We will have a drug policy meeting today at 3:30 in room 204. And I also want to acknowledge all the beautiful ladies with Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated in the South Gallery. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Gentleman from Washington, Mr. Hines.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of Representative Bailey and myself, we would like to make welcome all the distinguished ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha from Washington County. Please help us welcome them and make them feel glad to be in the Capitol.
Thank you, gentlemen. You agree with that, Mr. Bailey? He said he agrees with you, gentlemen.
We always on the same page.
We're going to build off of that today. Gentleman from Leek, Mr. Holloway.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Would everyone turn their attention to the South Gallery? We have a friend of mine and a former alderman of the city of Carthage, Miracle Matlock. Would y'all make her welcome?
Welcome, lady. Gentleman from Copiah, Mr. Holloway.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, if you would direct your attention to the South Gallery, we have the Alpha, Delta, Epsilon, Omega chapter of AKA here today with us. And I'd ask for you to stand, Ms. Letitia Mason, Sean Ashmore, Ena Gus Davis, Tammy McMillan, McGee, and LaShawn Williams. Help make them welcome.
Welcome. Gentleman from Coahoma, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is an introduction. If you could turn your attention to the North Gallery, I would be remiss if I did not recognize my wife, Ann Williams, the tax collector for Coahoma County, and the women of Iota Delta Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Welcome, ladies. Good to have you, Ms. Williams. Gentleman from Rankin, Mr. Shanks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just need to call a rules meeting immediately after this recess.
Rules meeting at recess. Gentleman from Bolivar, Mr. Sanders.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker. I'd be remiss. I know all the AKAs have been introduced, but let me say that I've got some from Bolivar County in here, and I want to make sure that they stand and be recognized. Let's give them a round of applause.
Welcome, ladies. Gentleman from Adams, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Turn your attention to the North Gallery if I may for an introduction. From Adams County, the Zeta Delta Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Judge Lily Blackman Sanders, I don't know if she's up there, but wave your hands. We want to make you welcome.
Welcome. All right. Before the chair entertains a motion to recess, the clerk's office is going to announce a bunch of committee meetings that are coming up here in just the next little bit. Just be mindful that she's only going to announce committee meetings between now and the 2 o'clock. We're going to recess until 2 o'clock. She's not going to announce anything that's after 2, so what she's fixing to go through, don't think that's the exhaustive list. That's simply the list of now until we come back at 2, if you follow me. You're not set free if you don't hear anything in your lane for whatever that's worth. Is that correct, Madam Clerk? All right, at this time, I will recognize the clerk's office for those committee announcements.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. After recess, Judd A will meet in 201H. Public Property will meet after recess in 114. Judd B will meet after recess in 113. Wildlife Fisheries will meet after recess in 103. Rules will meet after recess. Public Utilities will meet after recess in room 202. Appropriations A will meet 10 minutes after recess in 201A. Marine Resources will meet at 10:30 in room 114. Business and Commerce will meet at 11 in room 103. State Affairs will meet at 11 o'clock in room 402. Energy will meet at 1 o'clock in 103. Insurance will meet at 1 o'clock in room 402. Public Health will meet at 1 o'clock in room 113. Technology will meet at 1:30 in room 401.
Announcements by members before we recess. Gentleman from Oktibbeha, Mr. Robertson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The bulk of my education committee thought we were going to have a meeting this morning.
I'm just going to let them know that we're pushing that meeting till 3 o'clock. I just wanted to make certain they were aware of why it wasn't in this group of meetings that we're having.
Education will meet at 3 o'clock. That's what you're telling the
Yes,
body.
sir. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Thank you, gentlemen. Gentleman from Adams, did you have something? I saw your light earlier. Okay. All right, I don't see anyone else seeking recognition. Gentleman from Choctaw, Mr. Hood.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Madam Clerk announced Judd A. and 201H. That is the Ways and Means room for everybody. Don't know which one it is. After
Judd A. will be meeting in Ways and Means.
Yes.
All right, gentleman from Rankin, Mr. Shanks.
I move that the House stand in recess until 2 p.m. today.
Gentleman's motion is the House stand in recess till 2 p.m. If you favor that motion, indicate by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. House stand in recess till 2 p.m. Let the House please come back to order. I would ask Madam Clerk, we have a brief report from the Committee on Rules. I would ask Madam Clerk to read the report.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Report of Committee on Rules, H.R. 29, National Blood Donor Month in Mississippi, designate January 2026 as. Title sufficient do be adopted. H.R. number 26, Jamal Roberts, commend and congratulate upon winning the 23rd season of American Idol. Title sufficient do be adopted.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I recognize Vice Chairman of Rules, gentleman from Holmes, to present the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to go to item number 1 on the supplemental calendar, and that is House Resolution number 29. And Mr. Speaker, I would like to have the clerk read that resolution, please.
Madam Clerk, if you would, read the resolution. I believe we have some special guests in the North Gallery as it relates to this specific resolution.
House Resolution number 29, a resolution to designate the month of January 2026 as National Blood Donor Month in Mississippi and for related purposes. Whereas more than 55 years ago, January was designated as National Blood Donor Month as an annual observance to honor voluntary blood donors and encourage more people to donate blood at a time when blood supplies are historically low. And whereas Vitalent has been serving the community with the collection and distribution of life-saving blood and blood products to patients for more than 85 years. And whereas in our communities the need for a diverse blood supply is constant, but the supply is not, making volunteer blood donors the foundation for ensuring a safe and stable supply of blood available to help meet the medical needs of patients. And whereas a blood transfusion occurs in the United States every 2 seconds, but only 3% of the age-eligible population donates blood. And whereas type O blood is often used in trauma situations, making it the most needed blood type and most likely to be in short supply during a blood emergency. And whereas patients requiring blood transfusions include cancer patients, accidents, burn and trauma victims, newborn babies and their mothers, transplant recipients, surgery patients, chronically transfused patients suffering from sickle cell disease or thalassemia, and many others, it is imperative that we encourage more people to donate blood at a time when blood supplies are historically low. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the House of Representatives of the State of Mississippi that we do hereby recognize the month of January 2026 as National Blood Donor Month in the state of Mississippi, and urge all citizens to celebrate the cause of blood donation and recognize volunteer blood donors for their generous gifts. And we further urge all eligible blood donors to donate regularly and encourage business and organizations throughout the state of Mississippi to sponsor community-based blood drives with Vitalent, among other blood centers, and provide citizens of our state with the opportunity to give.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to draw the body's attention to the North Gallery. In the North Gallery with the gentleman, Representative Carpenter, we have some individuals from Vital Talent, which is one of the nation's largest nonprofit blood organization, providing safe and reliable blood supply to hospitals and patients across the United States. And they are currently serving approximately 900 hospitals nationwide and 29 in the state of Mississippi. We'd like to thank them for the services that they offer to the citizens of the state of Mississippi.
Thank you, gentlemen. Question occurs on the adoption of House Resolution 29. If you favor the resolution, indicate by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The resolution's adopted.
Now, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to go to item number 2 on the supplemental calendar.
All right, you're recognized.
This resolution is a resolution commending, and many of you probably know about this young man, Jamal Roberts, upon winning the national acclaimed 23rd season of the American Idol, and wishing him many more years of success. I think this young man is going to be joining us tomorrow is the reason we're taking it up. If there's no question, Mr. Speaker, I move final passage.
All right, I don't see any questions on House Resolution 26. Gentleman from Lauderdale, you have a question on the resolution?
Mr. Speaker, no question, just an announcement. Mr. Roberts has an obligation to do some things with the Super Bowl, and so he won't be able to make it tomorrow. But he's
what you're saying is he chose the Super Bowl over us, right?
No, sir. No, sir. No.
They'll write an article about him if he goes to the Super Bowl.
No. No, Mr. Speaker, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that
it is what I'm saying.
He's.
But anyway, carry on.
No, I yield.
So he will not be with us tomorrow, maybe at a later date.
Yes, sir. At a later date, he's going to reschedule.
Very good.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. I believe that concludes the gentleman from Holmes' explanation. If you favor the resolution, indicate by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Resolution's adopted. All right. I believe that's all of our resolutions on the report that we're going to take up today. Do we have any announcements before I entertain the motion to recess until 5? Lady from Madison, Ms. Ford.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to introduce the doctor of the day, Dr. John Vanderloo. He's medical director at Telegen and is the owner of Vanderloo's Family Medicine in my district. So please help make him feel welcome. Thank you.
Welcome, Doc. Good to have you. Thank you. Gentleman from Lee, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. At this time, on yesterday, we had a tragic death in North Mississippi. An officer by the name of Richard Hager died in the line of duty. He served since 2019 with the city of Lee County. He also served with Brooklyn Police Department, and he had served with the Clay County Sheriff Department from 2003 to 2019. And he also was a SRO officer for the Shannon Elementary School, and he leaves behind his wife and 2 children. And at this time, if I would like to add that the whole delegation be added to this adjournment in memory.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll pause for a moment of silence in his honor. Certainly we remember him and his service and his sacrifice. Join me in a moment of silence for him. Thank you, gentlemen. We will certainly adjourn in his memory today, and I would encourage you to keep his family in your prayers in the coming days. Thank you. Gentleman from DeSoto, Mr. Eubanks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I don't know if we're going to reconvene at 5, but I want to go ahead and make an invitation to the body. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., the Southern Baptist and the Christian Action Commission would like to invite each of you to breakfast, and we'd love to have you there. It's just right across the street on the 4th floor of their building right next to First Baptist. So tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., we'd love to see you there.
Thank you, gentlemen. Gentleman from Oktibbeha, Mr. Robertson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just a reminder, the education will meet at 3 o'clock. Education will meet at 3 o'clock in our regular room 204.
Education, 3 o'clock. Gentleman from Jackson, Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to make an announcement that there will be a full appropriation A 15 minutes after the adjournment of the Education Committee in 201.
Probes A, 15 minutes after Education Committee adjourns. Got it. Gentleman from Hines, Mr. Bell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just reminding everyone, drug policy at 3:30 in room 204.
Drug policy 3:30, 204. And I believe Madam Clerk has some more announcements before I put the motion to recess until 5. Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Judd A will meet after recess in 201H, which is the Ways and Means room. Public Health will meet after recess in room 113. County Affairs will meet 5 minutes after recess in 401. Forestry will meet after recess, 10 minutes after recess in room 103. Education will meet at 3 o'clock in room 204. Appropriations A will meet 15 minutes after the education meeting. Banking will meet at 3 o'clock in room 402. Corrections will meet at 3 o'clock in room 114. Drug Policy will meet at 3:30 in room 204. Ways and Means will meet at 4 o'clock in 201H. Judd B will meet at 3:30 in room 415. AET will meet at 5 o'clock in room 103. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Gentleman from Forest, Mr. Watson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May I make an announcement,
Yes,
please?
sir.
If someone left these earbuds at my desk, please come by and pick them up. Otherwise, I'm going to keep them. Thank you.
Gentleman from Covington, Mr. Sanford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I need to call a very, very brief elections committee meeting. I was trying to get a listing of the times, but if we can do at 3 o'clock in 401, is that available, Madam? Okay. 3 o'clock in room 401A. Thank you.
Elections at 3 o'clock. All right, I don't see any further announcements from any members at this time. I will recognize the gentleman from Montgomery for the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move this House stand in recess till 5 p.m. this afternoon.
Gentleman's motion is the House stand in recess until 5 p.m. If you favor the motion, indicate by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. House stand in recess until 5 p.m. Let the House come back to order. All right, I believe that concludes our work out here today. I will recognize Madam Clerk for maybe an announcement or two I believe she's got. Y'all give her your attention, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Accountability, efficiency, and transparency will meet after adjournment, immediately after adjournment in 103.
Announcements by the members. Gentleman from Benton, Mr. Massengill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, in the morning at the Farmers Market Cafe, there is a American Cancer Society breakfast, and all members are invited.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any further announcements from any member? Gentleman from Calhoun, Mr. Bailey.
German in memory. German in memory.
You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to adjourn today in memory of J.P. Carter. He lost his life to cancer. He's 3-year-old, and I'd like to remember him today.
Thank you, gentlemen. We will do that. Any further announcements before I put the motion? Gentleman from Benton, Mr. Massengill.
Sorry, that's 8 o'clock in the morning on the breakfast.
Breakfast is at 8 o'clock in the morning. Farmers Market. All right, I don't see any further announcement. I recognize the gentleman from Rankin for the motion.
I move that the House stand adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Gentleman's motion is the House stand adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow. If you favor that motion, indicate by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. House stand adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow.